Palumbo here with Muscle Serpents Daily. And guys, we're having a tropical storm here in South Florida. Not really that bad, actually. It was supposed to be a Category 1 hurricane, then it got downgraded to a tropical storm. Now it's just a lot of rain outside. Hopefully the wind won't pick up, but you know what happens when you're having storms here? Breeding season. So I'm a little behind, so now I'm panicking. I'm running around my snake room trying to pair up ball pythons. My boas have been paired up pretty well. I got that done. Berms haven't been put together, the carpets are together, but the ball pythons are a mess because I have so many different pairings. I don't even know what I want to do. So I'm throwing stuff together, which is always risky because you put the wrong things together, they could breed, and that could be, even though, the odds of them breeding one time and having, a viable clutch from that is very small. It happens. It happens a lot of times. So I'm trying to put things together, and I'm going to try to do some potpourri videos type stuff. Maybe show you some of the pairings I have while I'm doing this on this rainy Monday morning. All right, I reclaimed another one of my pink belly side neck head albino or Pastel albino baby hatchling turtles here. I had released them here in the pond area, as you guys know, and I got back one of them. This was the second one. I got back two of my albino soft shell turtles, and there's one still out here. I had put them in this little mini pond originally, but they didn't want to stay in here. Let's see if he jumps in the water. I really love these guys. I have an albino one at home, and they're pretty cool. Oh, let's see. We don't want it to get away because I'm bringing them back to my house. So I love their bellies. Too bad their tops don't look like this, although I'm sure in a hypo form they would. The albinos look really, really nice too, but this guy's cool. He'll go back. He was actually on his back. He was basking in the sunlight. Well, it's raining now, but he was in the area where they usually bask, out in right by the pool enclosure area, and he was just laying on his back. So obviously that wasn't good. He was stuck there. His buddy was stuck there too. So we're gonna bring him back to my house, to my turtle tub. Get this guy a little bigger first. I might just keep him in the turtle tub because these guys need warmer waters too. I figured if they stayed in the mini pond where it's heated, it would have been fine, but if he's escaping too easily from this thing, and he wants to go out into the big world, I don't think I'm going to take a chance with him because I really love these little guys. They're awesome. Maybe when he gets bigger, I won't have as much of a problem of releasing him. Once again, these are Asian water turtles. They really need warmer water, so when it gets cooler here in Florida, if he wouldn't stay in a heated pond like this, then he's gonna have problems, and he's probably not gonna make it. So because we get some chilly days here, and it can drop into the 50s, and I think that's going to be too cold for him. So I'll keep him in my nice weather controlled turtle tub at least all winter, and we'll think about next year. He is really gorgeous though. Look at this boy or girl, whatever he is. Really nice looking coloration. Look at his head, that pink belly, of course the little pink outer shell here, and in the albino form, if you've seen the one I had at my house, all this dark becomes white, and they're really very striking. I actually lost one of my one of them died on me. I had two albinos, and so hopefully, I think I have a female. Hopefully one of these guys will be a male, and maybe they'll breed for me. But they're cool. I'm really digging turtles lately. They're not as cool in my mind as snakes are, but there's so many new variations with the different color varieties and morphs and stuff that my hair algae here is all getting away. They're just really cool. I really wanted to have him out in this little natural pond setting because it's just he would be perfect in this environment. But the problem is that they can climb out over there, and I like to keep this pond high because I have fish in there. I have the pacus and some Oscars in here, so if he's not going to stay in here, I can't keep him outside. Even though I have this pool enclosure here that is limiting these guys from getting out of the whole natural environment I have here, it's just that this pond is impossible to heat, and I don't know if it's going to be warm enough in the winter for him, And right now he's just way too small, so he's going to go back in the turtle tub for now. All right, here's a spider, pastel, fire, Mandarin, female. She didn't go last year. She's big. I've been breeding her to this Mandarin male sporadically throughout the last couple months, but now the breeding season started. I'm going to keep it together. Hopefully produce some super Mandarin fire stuff that should be off the charts, hopefully. Spider always cleans things up as well, and this could be a really, really cool pairing. Obviously Pastel and they're also lightening stuff up, so this could be a really cool pairing if we get something cool out of it. Originally when she was born, I wasn't sure if she was Mandarin, but I've had a lot of experience with Mandarin now. I'm almost 100% positive that she's Mandarin. She's really, really orangey. The fire and the spider with the Mandarin make a very orangey looking snake, but she's just, the saturation level of her is such that I'm really convinced she's Mandarin. We'll find out. Hopefully we'll produce some super Mandarins. All right, here's going to be an interesting one. This is a Hypo Butter Enchi Pastel Het Rainbow. Really nice male. I used him once last year. Didn't hit the rainbow. I didn't hit the odds. He's in shed, but he's really nice. I like Hypo Butter together. Is really nice. You add Pastel Enchi in there, and this is just a nice snake in and of itself. That's Het Rainbow, and this is my Het Rainbow female. She's big. I thought she was going to go the last year, and she didn't go at all. So I think she's ready. She just shed. Usually when they just shed, that's a good sign. They like to, they're receptive. At least I find that to be the case. I don't know if anyone else does, but he's not going to shed. But I'm going to leave them together anyway because, like I said, it is raining today, and I'd like to see if we can get some breeding action together. I wanted to put my Hurricane Het Rainbow with everything, but you can't do that. I'm gonna breed them to death. So I'm spreading out. I have a bunch of males. I held back everything from my original Het Rainbow litter that I produced. So this guy's going with her. We're gonna leave them together and see if we get some breeding action a little later today. All right. Well, this is gonna be another dream pairing. They were very successful this past year. This is my Enchi Hypo Hurricane 100% Het Rainbow female. And my male, who's trying to hide from us here. Gonna put them together again for a repeat pairing. We produced that amazing, or a couple of amazing, Super Hurricane, Enchi, Hypo rainbows this year. Some visual stuff, and some non-visuals that were 66%er Het rainbows that went. I've sold a few of them already. They're just gorgeous. And this Hurricane with rainbow is amazing, and I'm calling it the Ultraviolet ball python because they glow purple. The rainbow with the Super Hurricane especially, throw an Enchi in there and Hypo, and you got some amazing stuff. So this is going to be another hopefully we'll get another successful breeding this year. Female put on some nice size in the off season. She's a great eater. This female is only a 2018, believe it or not, and she's already had her once very successful litter, and hopefully this year we'll have another one. She's just thick. She eats. When these ball pythons eat, they breed. And the trick is to get him to eat, and she's always been a very good eater for me. Knock on wood. Here's a little boy that's going to be heading out today. This is a Spider, Fire, or Vanilla. We can't tell which because the mother was a Vanilla Cream, which is a Vanilla Fire, acts like super form. That creates that cool Vanilla Cream look. So all the babies are either Fire or Vanilla. So this male is either Fire or Vanilla. I wouldn't even venture to guess. I would actually say Fire if I had to guess, because the Vanilla usually has more of an erased head. And this is obviously Spider, and it's also Mandarin. So this is a real powerhouse male. Gorgeous, gorgeous Mandarin in there. Look at that beautiful dark orange in there. Really, really works well with that Spider gene. And I think there's Pastel in there also. So if I were a guessing man or a betting man, which I'm not, I would bet Mandarin, Spider, Pastel, Fire, but it could be Vanilla instead of the Fire. Really, really nice look to this boy. All right, now that's the contrast this with, this is the super, act like super form. This is the Vanilla Fire, this is the Vanilla Cream. It's also Mandarin, and also probably more than likely Pastel. I'm not sure though, because that faded head could be the act like super Vanilla Cream. So that's a Mandarin Vanilla Cream. For those of you who want to see what that act like super form version is. And if any of you have seen a vanilla cream, they're usually much lighter than this. So you can see that dark red burnt colors in there. That's that beautiful Mandarin in there. And this boy is going to be just exquisite when he gets a little older and he's breeding for me. Look, I just love the way the Mandarin works with that. It's really, really nice. The spider form I showed you is much, much brighter orange and lighter. Also really spectacular. It works really well together. And like I said, I believe there's pastel in there. So that male that my buddy Rob Ritchie's getting is going to be tremendous for him too. But this male, obviously, with the Act Like Super, just looks amazing. Obviously, when he breeds, he's only going to throw fire or vanilla, not both. So it's not that much genetically. He's probably not that much of an advantage. This snake, maybe even not as good. He just, in his own form, the way he looks on his own, it's impressive, and that's really what it amounts to. Here's a super fire that's possible Mandarin, possible spider, possible pinstripe, possible pastel. Can't tell, because we got the super form. This is also another sibling. This is a female from the same litter. So obviously the male threw the fire gene, and by the way, the father is a spider, pinstripe, fire, pastel Mandarin. So powerhouse male threw the fire gene. Obviously the female threw the fire gene, and we got the super fire. So this female I'll probably hold back just because who knows what's in her. This could be a bonanza of genes in her, and you never know. So really nice super fire though. Really clean looking. No dirtiness to it at all, which tells me there's definitely other genes probably in there. And you know, we'll take a look at her as she gets a little older. I do see hints of like orange, burnt orange in there. If you look, there's definitely some orangish looking stuff in there. So I don't know if that's the Mandarin popping through. It's hard to tell, but I see, if you look right in the crease there, and in the creases, there definitely looks like there's orange in there. That would be cool if that really is the Mandarin popping through. I don't see any dirtiness though, which you usually see in super fires. It's very clean looking. So beautiful looking snake though. And we'll wrap up today's video with this gorgeous Stardust diamond python that I've gotten a year and a half ago from Tom Crutchfield. She's grown real nicely. I mean, this is one of the nicest diamond pythons I think I've ever seen. I mean, she is just gorgeous. I mean, look at that crazy reduced pattern. She just ate yesterday, so I'm gonna leave her alone. But she will eventually be heading over to the colder room, and she'll be living her life in the cold room now that she's gotten big enough. And now I'm setting up all the caging in there. She'll probably go into one of those big vision cages. She's gonna love it because she's gonna be able to climb around in there. There's so much space, and I think she's gonna live a very happy life. You know, when they're little, it's like nice to keep an eye on them so they make sure that they're eating and all that kind of stuff. But now, I can't wait to get her into that other room just to see her flourish. All right, the tropical storm is over here in Cape Coral, Florida, and the sun is out and it's beautiful here. As you can see, we had some cool stuff today. We went over, we paired up a lot of snakes, and there's still more to pair up, but I think we got a good head start on it for now, and so I'm kind of happy about it. Once again, it's beautiful here. Hopefully that's not going to stop the breeding behavior of the snakes, but it's still kind of low, and there's still a storm front coming through the area here, so I think we might even get a little bit more. You never know. The weather's here crazy in Florida because it's schizophrenic. One minute it's sunny, the next minute it's pouring out, but it's always warm, and that's what I like about it here. Well, you got to see a little sneak preview of that Mandarin litter I produced as well, and someone snagged the male from me already without me even listing it, just from watching these videos. So if you guys happen to see anything in the video that you do like, feel free to hit me up, because you know, sometimes you get a head start on a head jump, because I don't list these things on Morph Market so quickly. A lot of times I let them grow, but if you see something you like, let me know, because you'll get the jump on all the other people. Once I put it up on Morph Market, it's like a free-for-all. All right, I hope you guys are having a great Monday. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do. You know, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, hit the like button. I'll see you back tomorrow morning.